Hello, hello. This is Cindy Lou of the Live Online Learning, where we lean on laughter while we learn out loud. If you want to communicate, you can do it over in the comments in YouTube, or you can do it in the Clubhouse room. If you would like to ask a question, you can pop over to the Clubhouse room and pop it into the room chat. You can also raise your hand to come up, although sometimes when I'm by myself, like I am today, it's hard for me to watch both places. So if your hand's up for a while and I don't see it, please forgive me. Okay, so here we go. What's where? Where is it now? And there are things I'm still rediscovering where they are. When you come into Canva, this is the page that you may land on. This is your home page. And you might have the menu here open or closed. And that menu is just gotten to, in this upper left-hand corner, open menu, pops it open so you can see it. Then we have our home, which is the one that you have here. If you do a search up here at the top, you're going to be searching either Canva templates, all your content, brand templates. There's more choices. No, that's it. So it allows you to do a search and direct where that search is happening, which can be very helpful. Okay, so that's across the top of the screen. There's a settings button. We're just going right across the top to start, and that will show your settings. That is where you can change all of that. I'm going to go back to home. Looks like they're having a teachers deserve the best of Canva. I'm not sure what that is. I haven't checked that out. Okay, back over here on the right, we have the settings, and then the next one is the notifications. And your notifications will tell you what's happening and who's sent you things to look at. Then you have the teams and your settings you can get to again here. What's new, plans and pricing, design school. Their design school is pretty good. And Canva apps, report content, privacy policy, and you can sign out there. That's across the top. Let's go back over here to the left-hand side and go on down. So projects, that will bring up literally the recent designs that you've done. And if we go across, you can look them up according to owner. If they were shared with you, you can look them up by category, and you can also look them up by their date. And then you have different search options: most relevant, newest edited, oldest, alphabetical. You can view them as a grid rather than a list, and the grid just brings it up a little bit differently. And then if you want to add a new one, you would click add new. Going back to the left-hand column, when you have projects up, it has recent designs and things that you start. Things that you starred. Yep. Okay, templates. Templates is exactly that. As you can see, this left-hand column changes according to what tab you have open on the far left. So we have templates for everything you can imagine. And then there's also work kits, which has photos, graphics, creators you follow. Go back to templates. Photos, graphics, creators you follow, started content. Okay, so from work kits, you can get back to templates there. I see. Graphics, eye-catching graphics. If you like to draw and you like to create things, you can actually, I believe, upload your own stuff. I know you can. Creators that we follow, starred content. So this can kind of be, it looks like it's becoming another social media channel because you can follow people. Alrighty. And I am hoping that I am live and I am being heard. I'm going to go to the live just for a second and start it to make sure I hear, and I do. So now we're going to mute it and come back. Forgot to do that at the beginning. Oh, a folder that is full of potential. As you can see, I haven't started anything. So this, I believe, is a new feature that they have had. Interesting. Okay, so we went to templates. I've kind of looked through that. And brand templates. So this is if you want to set something up so that it is a templated thing. This was my first one that I did just an exploration of, and I'm actually going to remove those soon. But I wanted to test out what it would look like if you were doing a whole suite, and that is what it comes out like. So everything has continuity, but yet, completely their own also. And your brand controls. We have our restrictions, tools and assets, brand fonts only. I actually don't have any of this turned on, but this can be applied to the folder's designs only. Interesting. Okay, so if you have a team, I was going to say, what is this exactly? Let me just take a drink here. For those in the Clubhouse room, if you want to go to the YouTube channel, you can see this live, or you can head over there later. Just go to the live tabs, and you'll be able to see it. Okay, so brand colors only. So this restricts your team to using brand colors only. This way, if you are having a team work on a project for you, you don't have to worry that they're using the wrong colors. So I think I might turn that on. Brand fonts only. I don't think I want to turn that on right now, but I can see where you might want to do it if you had a team member creating for you and you wanted them to stay on brand. Design approvals, members to get approved before they publish. Oh, that's a good idea too if you have a team. So there's some great restrictions and additions there. And then apps, we have done a few videos each week previously when I was doing them, going through different apps, and we'll start doing that again. This is my relaunch today, getting going again, getting started doing this. And I just wanted to see what's here because Canva has changed so much in the last couple of years. I needed to see where we're at. Okay, so we have the all apps, workplace essentials. So it's going to be, okay, so a few less apps, of course, AI powered apps. There's so much AI now, we could just do AI every day for weeks. Look at all of the AI ones. So yeah, it's really beginning to know what you want and then finding it. So yes, definitely having someone who knows their way around Canva that can help guide you to what it is you're looking for. That's going to be helpful. Productivity. These are all the different kinds of apps. And for teams, there's the different apps. And then down below here, we have the content planner, and that you can put your content in to be set up. And it looks like International Women's Day is in a couple days, so we can set that up. And you're going to see that mine says the 6th. You may be in the US, and yours is the 5th. Because I am a day ahead. Product photos, ready to make picture perfect product shots. Aha, so if you yourself have products, nice, you can bulk edit your product photos. I haven't done product photos for years. mock-ups. I love mock-ups because if you are selling a book or you want to share about a book, it is a lot more effective to use a book in a picture than to just have the book itself. So these mock-ups are great. And then there's your trash, which I probably don't have anything in. That's good. Okay, so that was apps. And then the last thing that we have down here on the left is the Dream Lab. What will you imagine today? So this is to help you get going. And it looks like this is an AI thing. Since we're on the last item on the left-hand side, let's go ahead and make something. We'll do a presentation. Yeah. Presentation size. So we've got that. It's going to be a style. The style's smart. Do we want a different one? I think we probably want creative for our style. And if you want to have a reference, you can actually choose a photo. So let's see. Style reference. I'm going to upload a file, and I'm going to upload myself by the beach, my picture here. Alrighty. Here we are. This is going to be our reference photo. I would like to create a presentation template for creating slides for an upcoming speaking event. My name is Cindy Lou, and my motto is live life out loud and be bold you. Okay, so let's see. I would like to have 10 different page layouts. Okay, I'm going to hit create. Let's see what happens. Ba-dum, boom, boom. If anybody wants to see anything in particular in Canva, please put it in the chat here in Clubhouse or in the chat in YouTube, and I will do it. Alrighty. Let's see, do we see one of these that we like? Let's try this one. Interesting. I'm not sure that's exactly what we had in mind, but let's edit in design and see what happens. Did they give me 10 pages? No, they did not. They just gave me the one. Okay, so we're learning the limitations of this, what it will do, what it won't. I'm going to go ahead and go back because I would like to look at some of these other ones. Okay, so it gives, it looks like it's just given me 4 options. Interesting that it spelled bold, be bold you wrong. It's using my hair. It's kind of interesting. I don't know as this is something that I think you'd have to get a whole lot better at prompts by the looks. but it does give you ideas of what you can do. So if we edit in a design, I'm curious how much of this is editable. Not much. It's just a single item. It can't be ungrouped, so you can't really do anything much with it. It really is just getting a graphic. I'm not sure what I would use this for. What about you? Do you have any ideas what you would use this for? Put it in the YouTube chat. I'm going to check the YouTube chat, make sure there's nothing there. I don't see anything. Hello. All right. Well, this is my first week back, so I totally understand that there is not much happening, but I'm happy to have people here in the room on Clubhouse, and there will be people that will watch this on replay. Ba-dum-bum-bum. And yeah, I do have one watching now. Is that me? Or is it somebody else? Is it me or is it Memorex? Okay. So we are going to go back to Dreamlab. Let's do a creative minimalist and create again. See what happens when we change it to a different style. Okay. Intriguing. So it's given me a person with flowy hair. But again, I can't really edit these. This looks interesting. Oh, well. If we go to edit and design, I don't think we can do much with it. Yeah, you really can't. It would be nice if when you created it, you could take each of these elements separately and play with them. But alas, it is an idea generator more than anything. And there are people who are probably way better at it than me. Okay, let's do a new design. So I'm going to actually I'm going to do a new page so that I don't have to create another design. So I'm just going to create a new page. Oh, I duplicated it. Not exactly what I had in mind, but I'm going to go ahead and empty that. Okay, so I thought for the last thing that I do before I close down today is when you're in a design, you have different controls here on the left-hand side. And you'll see that when you click on here, you can get back to the other menu, but this menu here is particularly to the design. So we have designs where you can literally choose a template. We have elements, and the elements kind of has everything in it. These used to be kind of separated, but now they are together. You can do shapes, graphics, AI generated images, stickers, photos, videos, audio, charts, polls and quizzes, tables, frames, which is where you put the pictures and things. And then we have collections. Alrighty. And then the next thing you have is text. And you can see I've got the live online learning here, and that is my brand. So these brands are in here. If you tap on the subheading, it comes in here and you can just start typing. And then if you want to make it bigger, you just grab a corner. Ba-da-bum-bum. So, and then you can put your brand colors are over here, so I can put that on there. select the text, go here. So now we've branded it, right? So that was the next thing. And then uploads, things that I've uploaded, and also looks like the generated items come over here. Interesting, because I opened the ones I opened are showing up here. And then we have, you can draw. So if you want, you can draw. Let's change the color to one of our brand colors. Got this one, and you can draw. You can also change the thickness of the line. Let's undo that and let's do this. Don't know. Do I like that? Yeah, we'll leave it there for now. Okay. And then I can change the transparency of that item, I believe. Now if I get out of there and get back over here to design, yep, now if I click on it, I can indeed change the transparency, but I had to get off of the draw field in order to be able to do that. Can I change the shape of it? Yep, so if you've got something that's like sort of what you want, but not quite, you can really play with it. Alrighty, so that's draw. Projects, back over to your projects and what was on your home page. Apps, we went through that, and they're just here in a different way, and you go across the top here. And then my apps, these are the ones I've played with a little bit. Magic Media, I believe that is, yes, one of the AI generated items. Photos, so these are going here, backgrounds. Now if I want to add a background here, I can go ahead and do that. And if you click and drag, it's supposed to go in there, but it's not. Oh, it did. Okay. So there we go. There's the background. Now I want to add a layer that has our, because I can't really see these now, so I want to add kind of a green layer on top of that. So if I wanted to do that, I could do it by creating a shape. Go back up. Hopefully I'm not bouncing too much for you. So we're going to create a shape on top. There we go. And let's put the shape on there. And then we're going to go ahead and pull the shape up here. And we're going to change the color of the shape to this, and then we're going to take the transparency down on that about halfway, and then we're going to go ahead and move it back. So we're going to change its position. I don't want to animate, I want to change the position. There we go. To the back. And there you go. You've kind of added some texture now behind your colors, and now I can decide how far up I want to come with the transparency. Probably want to come up a bit more, so it's, yep, there we go. And that's how you can add texture and change the color of a background. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Hey, Patrice. Welcome, welcome, beautiful. Okay, so we were on backgrounds. Bulk create is amazing, and I know I have a video up here already on how to bulk create, and that it is exactly what it says it is there. That was a client's work from a while ago. Okay, so now we're into like my projects and things. So, yeah. Cool. So that is the newer layout than the last one. And I thought it was a good thing to start with this week. So I'm going to end the live unless Patrice has something she wants me to particularly look at. But I've given you a good overview of, oh, let me real quick go across the top here. So here's your file. And this is where you can do all things related to your file. You can resize there if you have the paid version. Editing, it's the different things you can do. We are in the editing one. You can also make it so people can comment, and you can do view only read. This is back button, forward button. And I believe, yep, that's the save stuff. You start typing here. You've got who's in the document there, your analytics, your comments. You can publish it as a brand template. Remember, we looked at that earlier. And then in the share is where you can do all these other things, including download. So that is one of the places that you can download. Although I did learn a new download trick the other day. If I wanted to download part of this, I can actually select it. And I'm going to deselect the background. Okay, so I'm going to deselect that. I'm just deselecting by putting my shift key down. Now I've got just these 3 items, and I believe I can download those right from here. Download selection. Patrice, did you know about this? Download selection. So if you have part of a thing and we can download it as a transparent background, and now I would be able to use that anywhere in other designs. Seriously, just learned that yesterday, and I am so excited. All right. Well, thank you for joining me on this live. This is beginning again. So we'll see you next week. Same time, same YouTube channel. And if you want to hang out in the clubhouse room, we're going to chit chat for a little bit, I hope. And yeah, love to see you again. Go ahead and don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you next week. Ta-da-da-da.